5-way round robin playoff for 4 spots, and Ford is playing Ryan. He's the only person he hasn't already played. So if he wins, then he would have beaten 3 of the 4. So he's currently won 1 game of this best of 3. If Ford doesn't win, then he's won 2, lost 2. Pandev's currently playing Doves Clown, who also has won 2 and lost 1. And so if Clown wins 1, then he's won 3. And that will mean that Ford and Ryan have both lost 2. Then Amber plays both of those. No, only one of these is going to miss out. The one that performs the worst out of all of them is going to miss out. If Ryan and Pandev have both lost 2, then simply they play each other. And then one of them will have lost 3. And that'll be it. Let's suppose they both then play Amber. She loses 3. No, I guess what happens is if Ford and Doves Clown win, then Pandev and Ryan have both lost 2. They play each other. Whoever loses that has now lost 3. They then play Amber. If Amber loses, Amber's lost 2. And then Amber needs to play Pandev. If Amber loses 2 there, then they're all equal. But there's a way to do it such that it's kind of quicker. And this is the quicker way. These first we know who's through, if they're through or not. It's complicated, but hey, what can you do when there's a 5-way tie? Boot-cold system is an unfair way to kick people out. Round robin's a fair way to do everything, so that's what we're doing. These guys should stop being so good. Also, we should thank Doves Clown for beating Amber Fade and causing this mess. Could also thank people who didn't show up for the whole thing, because we would have had the right number of people then. More sensible results. Also thank Challenge for the way it paired people. So anyway, 11 plays 10 on the board here. What can Aramia do? Glimmer, Kikoki, draws 3, discard 2. There's another card. Nice use of the location. Probably can't find an answer. But that armor's going to block some damage. Pretty interesting. Oh, cycles another card. Looking for something. Consuming Fear might work. Tough call for Ryan. Oh, Ryan calls GG, I believe. Drops that down. Buffs that. Buffs that, but cannot kill either of those. Yep. Not enough. It's not quite GG though, is it? Not quite GG. Mind control. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, let's check on the other one that's in progress now. So, see how Pandev's going. So, Pandev won the first one. So, Pandev won the first one here. If he wins this one as well, it throws a bit of interest in. So Ford won that, which means Ford has got 9 points in his little round robin. Maybe I'll make a bonus round robin little thing now. Why not? Why not, hey? Great tournament. We'll call it WC 2016 America's Playoff Challenge. SCWC 2016 America's Playoff. And it's round robin. Ranked by match wins. Of course, by match wins. Right, I'll mute this. Okay, so I've returned. So we've had one game finished. Now Amber's playing Ryan. Ryan just won the first one. Just to throw extra trouble into the mix. Oh, right. So Ryan's 1-0 up. 1-0 so far. Not 2. At least we get a lot of action. Hey? This is a fierce battle. The fierce battle, a lot of action. I'd love to get some sleep at some point, but I think I need some chocolate. Damn, I need some chocolate. So, this pops down. Okay, so I'm back. So Ryan beat Amber Fade, which makes things interesting. We've got this round robin situation now, you see, where they're all playing each other. And there's only 2 matches left to be done. Ford has only lost 1, so he's definitely through. Clown has lost 2. Ryan's lost 2. Still needs to play Pandev. Amber Fade's lost 2. So we've got to see how this one goes between Pandev and Amber Fade. And we've got Azano versus Atala. Like humans. Like humans today. Hey, what is it with humans? Hey, hey. I'll tell you what, I'm glad that it's not like a 5-way round robin moonstalker, eh? That would. Alright, so, Pandev planning out what to do here. Hey, let's see how the forum's going. Mega drama. Of course, mega drama. Alright. Hey, who's that guy? Hermif. Right, sorry about that. Someone's asking about tomorrow. Sabrine. Been whacked. And now. So I gotta do some thinking. Hey, I'm back. So yeah, need quite some calculations to work this out. This is still quicker than a best of 3 single elimination cut to top 8. Nobody's had to play more than 3 extra games, so 3 extra matches. So it is still quicker. And it's still fairer. Because only one of the top 5 are going to be cut. Whereas if you go to top 8, then potentially 4 of those top ones could go out. So those guys definitely deserve to be in with a fighting chance, the ones all on 4 wins and 1 loss. This is fair, it just takes a while. Because all these guys are so similar. But Ford has won 3 in this round robin, so Ford's definitely a cut above. Definitely a cut above Dove's Clan. Right, Fleet-footed Messenger hops down. Very nice. So Tala's doing alright then. This is good. Nice to see all these different heroes in action. So Clown had an Aramia. We had Praxix. We had Elementales. We had Tala. And we had Zana. So 3 of them were Shattered Fate's heroes. Now this is quite a beatdown. Elizabeth takes out Tala almost. Tala down to 9. Can Tala find a way to get rid of that armor? It's all good practice for World Championships anyway, this playoff, so nice board wipe there. Amber plays Lily. Take back a staff. I think it was a staff. Oh, no protection. Tala doesn't use hero ability. I can find a Chris. Does GG. Or Visca. So Amber's taking that one. If Amber wins this, Amber will be 2-2. And it will force the final one to be the key. If Amber loses, then something else. So I could have probably just made Ryan and Pandev play in the first place. But we don't really know how this would have gone, so alright. Let's check out this potentially almost final match. So Amber Fade won the first one, 1-0. Amber's 1-0 up. What an amazing playoff this has turned into. If anyone can think of a fairer way to resolve this, really, answers on a postcard, not really, because this is fair. Everyone's on 4 wins, we can't boot somebody out. We've got to give them all a chance to beat each other. That's what this is, round robin. It's a lot of work, but would you want to be the one that goes out just because one of your opponents dropped in a previous round? Really? Just because of that? This is the best way to find. This is essentially a mini league between these 5 people to find out the one who isn't quite as good as all the rest. We want the best people in the World Championships, right? Admittedly, a lot of their success will depend on the deck choice, so maybe the best person picked the wrong deck, but we've got to assume that, you know, performance here is, what's the word? Indicative of actual performance later, actual skill. Diplomat crashes into Zana, does 2 damage. Fleet-footed Messenger does another 1. Elizabeth Winterbourne hops down, draws a card. She's undamaged. But for how long? Can Pandev turn this round? Good little buff there. Via Aldon decides to take out the Elizabeth, who is sitting there as card draw. Amber Fade really has a lot of card draw in this deck. Sabrine hops down. Hasty McHasterson can't use ability because she's already attacked. Plays a fleet-footed messenger. Goes for the hero. Kind of surprised to see Pandev using Tala. That was good though. It's good. I like that little icon, that new icon, which shows that, you know, it looks like somebody's standing behind somebody. That's a nice little icon. Right, so Seductress hops down and disables. Good value that. Sana's struggling a bit, but she has been in worse spots before. Glass Chalice. And a Tidal Wave. Okay, so that's good. Tidal Wave versus Tala's pretty painful. You're trying to build up a solid board, you know, the Protector, and Tidal Wave just goes ha ha ha. So I think, wow, actually, yeah, Amber won the first one. So this probably is Amber's. But we'll see. We will see. Devoted Knight. Mass Purification. Oh, goodbye, Blood Frenzy. Some good tech cards on display here. Really good tech cards. Do those end up being the key to who wins as well? The tech cards. Like, that was doing value. Oh, it's gone. If you notice today how many times draw engines got blown up or removed, you see it's quite a lot. Right, there's your Tidal Wave. 5 left to spend. Tainted Art. So much draw in this. Wizen Staff, Glass Chalice, Elizabeth Winterbourne, Tainted Oracle. Is that it? Or is there more? That's a lot of draw. The map might even be road less travelled. Probably not. Right, more Glass Chalice usage. And it's a night. 8. King's Pride. Wow. King's Pride definitely an MVP of the day. Seen a lot. Visca took out the sleep is catching up with me now. Tiredness. It's about 4 AM, so next now. 5 to midnight. 18 hours of shadowy goodness. Tidal wave again. It's going to start running out soon. Sabrine hops down and can immediately go for the hero. That's alright, that's a pretty good follow-up. Really? There's no weapons in the pile. Retreat on the Lily, that's not much use. Sabrine. Okay, Elizabeth. Wow, really? KP's been so useful today. The health buff and the attack buff. If you haven't got King's Pride, worth getting some now, I guess. Before the price goes up. Whew, it's tight. It's really tight. What next? Retreat. That'll do. Whew, is he going to go for the allies or is he going to go for the hero? Oh, take out an ally. Right. What about this one? Goes for hero. Okay. 13 plays 13. Bad Santa trying to find some cool stuff. Blade Dancer deals with the Oracle, a lot of cards drawn. Ooh, Crippling Blow, that's good. I think that really saved Pandev's behind there. Seductress hops down, can't do much use. Another Oracle. Seductress damages another one. Sandworm hops down. Kind of feel like there might be one of these pesky tidal waves popping out again. We've seen at least 2, maybe 3, if I was paying attention. Seductress first, which suggests no tidal wave. Zale's hymn to cripple that thing. Whoa, look at them Zale's hymns. Goes for the hero. Nothing else doing. A lot of damage on the board now. King's Pride from Tala. Hold on. Oh my word. Well, not enough to win, but certainly interesting now. Well, Tala's ability on who? Right. Now able to do what? 6/6. Alright, that's cool. Take out the Sabrine. Take out a Seductress maybe? Huh? Oh, the Seductress had the hymn on it. Right, so Amber's just taking out Pandev. I believe that's 2-0. Right, so Amber. Yeah, Ford is champ. Ford's the champ. Ford is the champ. I'll show you why Ford's the champ, because here's the little playoff. As you can see, Ford is the only one that won 3. Dibs Clown only won 2, lost 2. Amber Fade won 2, lost 2. Pandev and Ryan have both lost 2 each. One of them is going to lose 3. If we compare to the original stuff, Ford was top of the Buchols, Dibs Clown was next, and Amber was next. So it's played out in a similar fashion to the Buchols, but it certainly could have gone a different way. So I believe they're going to play now. This is for the final slot. They're already playing. Right, so Bad Santa pops down 1 CC left. So CeeLo is discarding. Will it be Uramia? Will it be Tala? One of these is gonna knock out. Ross is suggesting he was giving other people a chance. Right, so Wisp is really putting in the hurt now. Check this out. Look at this cape, put in the work. Boink. Wow. That is some super damage right there. Shrine of Nagasha. Back. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. OTK, you saw it at first. Oh my lord. Oh my. Something's broken. Wow. Wow, I've not seen that before. Damn, that shrine on the cave. Wow. Oh, it's up already. So Ryan won the first one. With some amazing combo there. That was just whoa. Armor, shrine the armor, replay the armor. Wow, I didn't even know he had that many resources. Consuming Fear. Must be masterfully played, this deck. Ryan has lost 2 though, so it's not like unbeatable, but wow. Wow, that was impressive to see. I wonder then, whoever loses this matchup does not make it to the World Championships, and it will be a huge shame, because both these guys are very worthy. Hope to see the other one at one of the wild cards to try and sneak in. Fortified Wisp hops down. A lot of Wisps out today. Fortified ones, Aetherborn ones. Tala sets up a protector there, which works a lot better against Arabia than against Zana, against priests. Knight of Anaxio, Cape, activate. but still what to go to the hero. Okay. And now the end is near. Maybe. It's that night again. One night. Wow, the night. Look at all these cards being chucked away. It hurts my feelings when so many cards get discarded. It just hurts my feelings. What's this? Oh, Ross is claiming I gave him a lot of shit on my stream. Oh, and I never. Well, that a lot. Right, so great work by Ryan there. Got a lovely board situation. Uses the ability of the location to swap for a different one. Swap a card out. Diplomat hops down. Goodbye Steadfast. Boing. Seductress smacks into Romeo. Really wants to get rid of that armor but can't quite do it. The knight is discarding to buff himself up. And now it's the seductress. Now predicts some kind of readying going on. Oh, another knight. It's two knights again. The one that got bounced. What answers can Tala find? Bad Santa can find some cards. What is in there? Discards a card to get a card. It's a Fleetfoot Messenger. Do some use. Cycle out another card. Can wear down that armor at least, maybe. Yep, the armor's worn down. And two to the hero. Just notice how Laerian Diplomat looks a bit like the mean head teacher in The Betweeners. It's that face. It's the face he's got on him. Whoa, what? I just said what? Right. Good thing there. Good use of. Here we go. Super buff. Attack. Huh? Another one. And play Glimmer. Really? Oh, he's already used the armor. Okay. Chucked away a fireball. Okay, so Pandev, I think, is nuked. Crippling blow to take out one. GG was called when realistically probably will, unless he blows up his own blood frenzy. He can't survive. Yep, that's the end of Pandev. Oh, so close. So close. Fireball for the death. Nope. What? Supernova. Alright, that's did it with class. So Ryan won that. Aramia won. Right, it's all over. So there we have it. That was really tough. It was a tiebreaker in the end. Pandev lost 3. He lost to all the other guys. Everybody else either won at least 2 against all the other guys. And the original results, we want to see them. See, oh, Swessy, whoops. Really? What's this then? Dingleberry? Right, look. The original one, Pandev and Ryan were at the bottom of the boot coals anyway, so we would have done it that way. Then still, just roughly come out the same anyway. But they've had a fair shot. They've had a fair shot, and Pandev lost to Ryan, so that's, I think we can put it any further than that. Congrats to everybody. It's a shame 5 can't go through, but there's not enough spots. So that's the end. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you with the European one tomorrow.